In a dramatic shift that has sent shockwaves through global politics, Europe is facing a defining moment in its history. As tensions escalate between Russia and Ukraine, and with the United States pulling back on its military aid to Kyiv, the continent finds itself at a crossroads, unsure of where its security future lies. On Monday, the United States made a pivotal decision. It halted its military aid to Ukraine, leaving European leaders scrambling to act. Amid a frenzy of late-night phone calls, emergency meetings in London and Paris, and high-stakes summits in Brussels, Europe must now grapple with the implications of this new reality. As one diplomat from a major European country put it, it's certainly one way of focusing our minds and our wallets. For decades, the U.S. has been Europe's steadfast ally, guarding its borders and ensuring security since the end of World War II. But now, with a shift in Washington's priorities, many fear that the U.S. may be abandoning Europe at a time when Russian aggression looms large. Friedrich Merz, the man set to lead Germany, declared that Washington now seems to not care about the fate of Europe, and this sentiment is echoed by many across the continent. The stakes couldn't be higher. Europe's security is not just about Ukraine. It's about preserving the balance of power that has kept the continent stable since the Cold War. As Russia's threats grow louder, Europe knows it must act swiftly and decisively. The goal is clear: show the world and Washington that Europe is no longer a freeloader in terms of defense. But can the continent truly rise to the occasion? Leaders across Europe, including UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, are calling for immediate action. They know that time is of the essence. Europe's defense capabilities, long reliant on U.S. support, now must be bolstered from within. Von der Leyen has suggested that Europe could mobilize a staggering €800 billion for defense. But can that amount be raised quickly enough to meet the growing threat? Countries like Germany are stepping up their contributions to Ukraine, but some European nations, such as France, are criticized for their bold words but relatively modest actions. Meanwhile, nations on Europe's front lines, Poland, Estonia, and Lithuania, are already investing heavily in defense, recognizing the urgent need for preparedness. However, even as Europe strives to defend itself, it is painfully clear that the continent still relies on the U.S. for key military capabilities. As European forces scramble to keep pace with the rapidly changing security landscape, the question remains: can Europe fully replace U.S. support in the short term? Russia is watching closely, seizing any opportunity to exploit divisions within the West. The Kremlin is keenly aware of the fractures in NATO, and with Trump's criticism of NATO allies and his warm remarks toward Putin, Russia knows that Europe's unity is fragile. As the world watches Europe's response to this seismic shift, one thing is certain: the stakes have never been higher. Can Europe rise to the challenge and secure its own future, or will it falter in the face of uncertainty? The coming weeks and months will reveal the answer. To stay updated on this and other crucial global developments, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest news.